Sorry, this is something new. Hey, Raven. Sorry, I'm trying to get YouTube. Ah, there we go. Think. Let's go to YouTube. Let's just check if it is playing correctly. Yep, there we go. So, yeah, sorry. Because what we are doing is we use this thing called Restream. So what it does is it streams to basically it's like a Minuteman or Middleman. So then it forwards it to the two different platforms, which is obviously YouTube and Kick. Because Twitch, me and Shadow made the decision that yeah, we're not gonna use Twitch after everything that they've been doing. So yeah, not doing that. So hopefully, but it's working. It's the bright side. I've only noticed I started using the Fallout New Vegas music, or something similar. Yeah, this is the new update. I use Stream Elements because Streamlabs did something a bit hooky, which they shouldn't have done. Basically, OBS is an open source thing, and they started to make money off it. So it was wrong. It's mainly just OBS. It's just with some more plugins added to it. Because that's what Fallout, oh not Fallout, OBS is. It's just an open source software that people use which forked off to different things. So, I did used to use Streamlabs.
I heard something interesting on the radio, if you got a moment.
He's squatting.
The open road's kind of a magical thing.
Let's go check my challenges for today. I'll kill the cultists in a bit. A lot of these are easy to do.
see, we're a little busy. It's a special occasion, so unless you're gonna play busboy.
Don't know why the frame rate suddenly dropped. This is better than yesterday.
His enemies cannot hide. His
This is on Game Pass. This is the one I'm playing. It runs a lot better now. And my PC's really shit. You know, it's mine's using a GTX 1050 Ti. My CPU's an Intel i7, I think it's 4790i. So yeah, it's definitely worth trying now because they've added a lot of improvements to the game, and not only that, there's the expedition mode coming, which there's already like one where you can go to the pit, but the new one that they're doing is going to be the Atlantic City. There's one thing it has, which I love, is this. You go to the scoreboard. So these are the seasons. They have, like, this path, and they have themes. And it's not just, like, perks. You get, like, you know, skins. You get weapons. You even get parts for your camp. This season, we get... Where is it? We get a soundstage, so that I can build that as like a little separate area. So when you've got your camp, you can have like little shelters, which are like your own little areas. So like obviously you can build on this map, but then it's like your own isolated area where you want to have enemies and stuff. So you can have like there's a vault, there's different vault types. I've got a bat cave. It's so cool. But there was like there's a cultist one. You can get like your own little district, which might be the next one I'll go for. But I haven't seen anyone use that yet, so I don't know the size. be honest, out of this compared to actually, I want to just realize something. Compared to New Vegas, not New Vegas, sorry, No Man's Sky. Like No Man's Sky's had so many updates, but that still runs like shit. Like it's playable, but I noticed a lot of glitches in that game, a lot of graphical glitches, stuff like that. So this, I hardly have any crashes on this. To be honest, I've never had a crash on this. I had a blue screen from GTA the other day, which was a shocker. I also might be off my game today. I had some blood taken. I've been getting my my blood checked, just in case, you know. And to be honest, literally, I didn't feel a thing. Like, I was like, "Are you okay with blood? Yep. Are you okay with needles? Yep." So when they put the needle in, I literally looked. They've done it here, right there. And I was looking, and I just was like, ah, there's my blood. Don't use it to make a clone of me. Oh yeah, 'cause you had your tattoo, didn't you? Yeah, I saw. I saw. I need to get a new one.
He is our shepherd, guiding us through the darkness to his divine light.
And I need to get one finished. I've got like some line work done on my leg. Of Alucard. But the girl who made it, once she got the image wrong, which to be honest, she got she got it right, the character right, the anime right, but she just didn't get the pose and the image that I liked. I'm still happy with it, like no doubt about that, but she didn't finish it because we didn't have enough time. So she says, "Oh, you got book me. I'll book you in for another time. Or whenever you're free, book yourself in, and I'll finish the tattoo." But she's so busy. Like literally, she's been putting posts out, and she's pretty much booked for till probably like November time. She's that sought after now. And I keep forgetting it's there. Like I'll go in the bath, or you know, I'll jump in the shower. I look at my leg and I go, "Oh, I forgot I had that." All my other tattoos I see them daily. It's just that's the only tattoo I don't see every day. It's usually summertime that I have it on show, but I just haven't. It's been hot. It's been hot in the UK, but at the same time, I've just never wanted to wear my shorts. I also love the way I've managed to make technically make the shadow in this. Because I know we've got so many Batman movies, but we need a new Shadow movie. Because the Shadow, if you didn't have the Shadow, you didn't have Batman. And the guy who made Batman, I'll blame it to that. So we need a new Shadow movie. Oh, cool. I've got my Jedi Knight one here. I've got my Vampire the Masquerade one here, which is a big fuck off one, which the camera doesn't like to show, but it's because it's right, literally right up there. I've got numbers done on my wrist, which are my great grandparents and my grandparents' birthdays, because they're important to me. And it's because of a tattoo artist. My grandmother's got a second birthday. Her birthday is now 2 days instead of one. It's literally like, because they got, it was supposed to, I think it was like supposed to be 20. He put 23 when it should have been 22. So when I had this Vampire the Masquerade one done, I asked them if they could just slightly cover it up so they could fix it. And she was like, sure, I'll put some skin tone on it, and then when we come back, I'll fix it, and you won't really notice it. But then she left and went to live in a place called Devon. We get into September, and I am literally counting down the days. I have been waiting for a New York by Night because I used to play the Vampire the Masquerade pen and paper RPG. And the next Exile 1 video is me breaking down how they turned Los Angeles into as a game. Oh, it's going to be for me as well. Exile 1 is going to literally have loads of Vampire the Masquerade. No doubt about that. There's two. There's that. Starfield, definitely. And then the last one I'm waiting on as well is Fallout London. Which pretty much is like a complete overhaul mod of Fallout 4. Like, when I saw the gameplay, I thought it was just going to be like, oh, you find a little spot, you get in that, you get a plane and you fly to London. No, this one, you start in London, you start as a completely new character. You don't even have a Pip. You have something like the Pip-Boy, but it's like a cheap version of it. So there's like, that is something I'm looking forward to. It was weird as well because they dropped the trailer, some of the gameplay, literally after the meetup in London at Hurt Records, and obviously we had to get the Underground, the London Underground, and just like coming back from London and getting home and then hearing the Underground go, like hearing the Metro move. It sounds exactly the same, and I was just like, it feels like I haven't left. So I'm looking forward to that. Fallout London is gonna be the fucking tits. And the funny thing is, a lot of people who've been working on that mod are being hired by Bethesda. So like, who knows? If that was me and I was Bethesda, I'd be like, delay it just for a bit longer, because we're gonna give you instead of making it like a mod, we're gonna make it a standalone release. That's what I would do if I was a developer and someone was making a mod for my game. If it was that good, there's a lot they've done to it. Like there's new like animations for like the perks. There's they've added a new like inventory, not inventory, level up system. There's a whole new currency. They've got moving vehicles in the game. It just looks phenomenal. The guns as well. There's like the Lewis gun in there. There's some guns I haven't even seen. There's this whole new like faction. It's the first time I'm actually going to see a Fallout that's set in a different world, in a different location. Because to be honest, no offense over there, but I'm sick of seeing Fallout in America. You know, I want to see something new. I want to see something different. And Fallout London, it screams it. Like even like some of the locations and stuff like that they've done, it got a bit of controversy because what they were gonna do was there was concept art for the Queen, and it was gonna be the Queen as a ghoul with like a feral ghoul with feral corgis. But as her health deteriorated so quickly, they did say like, "Oh, if she does die, we are just removing the whole thing." And I really wonder how that would have played out. But it's going to look like Masonic, so it's like you're fighting the Masons. So that is going to be cool. And if you're a Doctor Who fan, at the very beginning, there's two doctors talking to you, like going, "Oh, how's that subject doing?" And it's the 7th and 6th Doctor, Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy doing the voices, and it's like, how did they get those? And, you know, there's got to be loads more Doctor Who, Doctor Who, loads of Doctor Who references and stuff like that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun. Like, there was even a scene from when I saw the trailer where you're riding an elephant. You're riding an elephant and shooting up the ghouls and stuff. And a working metro system as well, which is gonna be something. Because that never, I mean, they did try it in Fallout before, but it was obviously that infamous image of an NPC with that on its head, with a metro on its head. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day when that comes out. I did send some like ideas across, but they didn't accept it. Because I wanted it to have like, not as like a major faction, but I wanted to have like the Masons as like this mythological thing where like them haunting the place, and you'd find different things, and they used like plants to like, you know, enhance their abilities and to trick people and stuff like that. I thought that was gonna be so cool, but they was like, "No, we're not doing that." I was like, "Fine, just an idea." They've even got like comic books, and they're more like James Bond comics. I think that comes. They've said it's coming out this year, but they haven't exactly said when. So hopefully, it's going to be. I'm hoping it's about October time. Because if that comes out, I mean, there's a lot of like Fallout mods coming out, like really big Fallout mods. But that would be the first one to come out. Because there's like Fallout Miami coming out. There's Fallout New Vegas 2. Or Fallout. They're making a remake of Fallout New Vegas. Well, there's a couple companies that are doing that. There's one that's making. What's it called now? There's someone making. No. The Capital Wasteland, they're making that as well. So there is a lot of good stuff coming out. So having London, I just want London. I really will. I know GTA is coming out, and I mean the new GTA 6, and it's apparently it is set in Vice City, which is cool. But can we have a remake of GTA London in the 60s? I'd love that. I'd love to have like a GTA set in the 1960s London, because that would be so cool. Because I'd believe GTA is made by a couple of Brits. That is weird. Like sometimes I've had discussions about like game design, like where I work and stuff. And I'm surprised people want to, because people go, GTA is an American game. And I went, yeah, but it's written by a couple of Brits. No, it's not. Oh, it is. And sometimes I think some of it's made in like Scotland. So, yeah, that's why I love GTA. I think they've gone a bit too much with the microtransactions, and GTA Online is getting a bit of a like grind, and the pricing is really stupid with some of the vehicles. It's the same with Red Dead Online. Like the bounties were just too low a price. Like, you know, I've been watching Wild West films, and like the bounties are like $300-400. And if they're like an elite person, it's dead or alive $1,000. Where's the parrot? There's a parrot arm around here. It's usually here. So, like, with, I think for this year, the main games that I'm looking forward to, the closest is the new Gloomwood update for the Market District. Because I've been waiting for that since the first, like, early access came out. So there's that. Then Alan Wake 2. That's the next one I'm waiting on. Then there's Alan Wake 2, Starfield, Bloodlines, and oh yeah, AEW. AEW's coming out in a couple of weeks. I want to get that. Yeah, there's a lot of things I'm looking forward to. The thing I'm loving about Starfield, though, is they've sort of took a mechanic from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you have the pirates, and or you see somebody else, you can attack their ship, and if you want, you can take it over.
Day of reckoning, the worthy will become one with the divine light.
And of course, I'm waiting for the new Dusk update with the HD models. When is that coming out? I wonder, because that's been out. Well, we've been waiting on that for a while now. And of course, there's the FNAF movie coming out October. This is funny. So you got the M16. Right, oh, an M4. It's just a reskin of it. It's just a different model for the AK. It's the same model for the AK. It's a bit of a pisser. There's that. Climber workshop. That's easy enough. Right, Microsoft's just announced them increasing the prices for the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs, but the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is
So if I was people, go on CD keys and get as many passes as possible before the price goes up.
the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
No, I don't want to do that. I want to take this over. Oh, shit. Bitch. One update I would really love Fallout to do, and I'm surprised when I heard they was doing Fallout 4, I thought they was going to do this, and they never did it. But I wish they took the mechanic from Skyrim, where you could assign each hand with a certain weapon. I miss that. That's why when Hellcry comes out, because I remember the review for Far Cry 3, it was Skyrim with guns, and I kept saying, it's not Skyrim with guns. The Skyrim with guns means you can assign which hand to which one. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna need my kit. I'm gonna need to get my power armor. Oh, I just missed it. Actually, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a short stream. Because there's some things I need to do. But it was just a quick thing, just have a look, just see what's changed. There's not a lot. Where as you can see on the scoreboard, there's a lot to do, and some of the stuff that you could get is going to be phenomenal. So, yeah, it's always such a short stream, but yeah, I needed to go and check on a few things and got a few things to do. So, thank you for watching, and as always,